Welcome to the first episode of Nostalgic History. Today we're going to take a look at the Simpsons movie. This is one of my favorite movies of all time and was released on July 27, 2007. The movie has an 88% on Rotten Tomatoes, and that's higher than any DC movie. Now let's take a look at a clip from the trailer.
7.
President Schwarzenegger.
That is me.
Springfield has reached crisis levels. I've narrowed your choices down to 5 unthinkable options.
I was elected to lead, not to read.
When disaster threatens our world,
They're going to destroy Springfield.
one family will show everyone what they're made of.
This is the worst day of my life.
The worst day of your life so far.
Now,
I declare a state of emergency.
time.
In promotion for the Simpsons movie, Burger King released 15 talking Simpsons toys that were featured in Happy Kids meals. And there is even a Golden Homer, which was limited to some restaurants. They even had a website called Simpsonizeme.com, which was owned by Burger King. Speaking of the website allowed you to use a photo of you or someone else and turn them into a Simpsons character, which is really awesome, and I even tried it myself back in 2010 when it sadly ended. Speaking of that, it lasted from 2007 to 2010, and yeah, and Burger King owned it the entire time, which I think is kind of interesting. I don't know why. And now here's my favorite promotion. In 2007, 11 7-Eleven convenience stores were turned into Quickie Marts. These stores were located, mostly all of them in the U.S. and one in Canada. These stores were all paid by 7-Eleven themselves, and this huge promotion was about up into the 1 millions. This promotion was so crazy that even the news was covering it. Speaking of the locations, the U.S. locations for the Quickie Marts were New York City, Chicago, Dallas, Denver, Burbank, California, Los Angeles, Henderson, Nevada, Orlando, Florida, Mountain View, California, Seattle, and Bladensburg, Maryland. And then the one in Canada, but I don't know. Every 7-Eleven store in North America sold Simpsons-themed items. The convenience stores sold Buzz Cola, Crustio cereal, Squishies, and many, many other things such as pink donuts and other themed Simpsons stuff. They even sold comics when the stores first opened, but most of them are sold out, so they're very rare. By September of 2007, the Quickie Marts started to become 7-Elevens again, which is sad, but all good things must come to an end. And what makes this nostalgic to me, though, is that you never see big promotions like this anymore, and I really wish that big promotions like this would happen in the future. Well, maybe we'll see 7-Eleven in a future episode. In 2008, with the popularity of the show and the movie, the Simpsons ride was born. But I'll get to that in another episode. This has been Nostalgic History. Hello everyone, so I'm recording this after I just made the video. I just thought I'd add this little thing in. I found this Yelp review from Gary C. This is about the Quickie Marts. So let's just read this. Quickie Mart, the radioactive pink donuts, the bright blue vanilla squishy drinks with the bitter long finish, the Buzz Cola, the Crustios, all the goods, but no Dove beer, and thus the loss of a star. can be found at what used to be just another 7-Eleven. There's a new attitude in town, and the counter people in their fresh Quickie Mart uniforms are beaming. My first visit came late in the day on a weekday, and most of the shelves were empty of life's necessities. A scribbled sign indicated that more stuff would be arriving the following Saturday. Sure enough, Saturday morning there were crowds lined up outside the yellow facade with Bart Simpson's image above the door. People were jostling for position to complete their collection of character straws for scoring a little eBay cash the following week. Within an hour or so, most of the stock had been depleted. I gotta believe this will be the case until more Quickie Marts open. There are 6 Quickie Marts in the U.S. and 1 in Canada. Start now and visit them all before the movie's gone and the winsome flavor of Crustios are a distant memory. I think that's beautiful. It's like a whole poem. It's so beautiful, this is a whole culture right here. These Quickie Marts, there's a culture. I'm joking. I don't know. As you see, this is July 22nd, 2007, so I don't think all the stores were open at this time. But yeah, he gave it 4 stars. Besides that, there's like a lot of stuff missing, but I thought that was kind of funny. So, yeah, bye. Say goodbye to Gary.